Just want to do a quick intro just before we get into the video. So this is going to be my first project on the channel. See how it goes. It's a BMW 318. That's what the channel's mainly going to be about. Just about project cars, buying them, fixing them, selling them. Basically just like a BTEC Matt Armstrong, just with worse editing. So if that's something that interests you, make sure to like, subscribe, and yeah, follow the journey really. Yeah, that there's the one that's on it, but there's no fixing that, like. Oh, I wouldn't be able to anyway. It's all pushed in. Gap there, and the gap at that side's flush. I think it's too far gone. I was able to source a bumper and a headlight for £450, and it wasn't too far away from the house, so it was a win-win until I got home and seen all the scrapes and scratches on it. That's fresh. Whenever I went to it, there was a bit of dust on it, so it was done when they were lifting it out. There's that there. I think the bottom of it's pretty bad too. Scraps all over it, like chipped all there. Yeah, just could do a paint, like. So the whole point of getting that bumper was to not paint it because it was the same colour as my one. So I was like, it's a win-win, but I ended up having to paint it. So I rubbed it all down, painted it, and it actually turned out alright, but the paint shop actually gave me the wrong colour, so they gave me a custom blend of A75, but mine's was just a normal A75, and what had happened is the guy behind the desk, he was not that experienced, I'm guessing. He didn't polish the sample that I brought down, which threw off their machine that makes the paint by 2 shades brighter, so by the time I got it on, it just looked like madness. So what I ended up doing was bringing it to a body shop. They ended up painting it, but because I painted it before, it was in pretty rough shape, so they charged me $250 to get it all rubbed down, painted properly. But it was even a nightmare then, because the guy who actually painted it, I mean, I went down 3 times. The first time we brought it down, the colour, he got the colour wrong, and then I sent him a photo of it, and he's like, no, bring it back down, that's my fault, blah blah blah. So I brought it back down. Second time I went to lift it, when he was lifting it out, he hit it against something in his garage and chipped the paint, brand new paint. Which then I said to him, like, I was like, for fuck's sake. And he was raging at himself too, and he ended up going, I'll paint this here now, I'll come back down tomorrow. But he ended up bringing it up. It was just one of them jobs. I didn't blame him for anything, like, but it was just funny. I was like, you're having a nightmare with this thing. The damage here wasn't too bad. It was just the headlight bracket was a wee bit bent, and the wing bracket was also bent, but just ended up getting a pry bar, bending it back a wee bit, and getting these old nuts out. Yeah, it was pretty much good to go. So the price it cost me for everything, it was £1,500 for the car, £450 for the bumper and the headlight. Then it was £120 for the paint job the first time around, that the colour was wrong, but they didn't give me a refund for it, so it was just down £120. Then to get it painted by a professional, it cost me £250, and that leaves us sitting at around £2,320. These cars sell for like 3 to 4 grand, so I'm still sitting in profit, but I want to try and get her mint. These here bottom bolts as well, see how difficult it was to get your hand in there, just have too big of hands. Now the original plan with this was to just make a quick turn on it, buy it, sell it, fix it, sell it, and just buy the next one. But I think it's one of them things, see, whenever you get a car and you start driving it, you just love it, so I think I'm going to keep driving it for a while. I always hated BMWs, but I bought one last year, and I was driving it down in Galway, Kilmara or something, Connemara, and I was driving through all the country roads, and it was probably the best driving experience I had in my life. You can understand why people love them so much. So I think I'm going to try and keep it for a while and get it all mint. I want to fix the scrapes at the back too, but I'm not going to try it myself. I've learned my lesson, I'm just going to bring it to a body shop. So my friend actually came up and polished it, and this is the final result. It actually turned out really well. I got both panel gaps even at each side, and the headlight lined alright. Everything was perfect. So the next video is going to be me putting it through MOT. So subscribe to see that. Thanks for watching.